few years ago, we were doing a short film called Annulment. And the character I kind of came up with, her name was Dice, and she was a contract killer with some military background training. And after we did the film is called Annulment. It was directed by Lamont Gant for Creative Genius Films. And afterwards, I always wanted to do more with the character. But with it being a short film, there was only so much time we had to tell her story. So I always wrote down little things about her and who she was, who trained her, why was she doing what she was doing. Until finally, one day I wrote a scene with her. And after I read it back, I just knew that this was the story that I wanted to write. I felt so inspired to write something totally different from a totally different genre than I've ever written before. Dice is a very complex character. She's probably the most complex character I've ever written. On the one hand, she is very ruthless. She can be very ruthless and cold-blooded when it's time to take care of business. On the other hand, she does have a conscience, and she thinks about certain things that she's doing, and there's certain lines that she won't cross. So as a writer, it's very interesting to explore that with that type of character. And as the story unfolds, you kind of see that Dice is at a point of her life where she's living a lifestyle that she didn't really think that she would be doing. And as the story progresses, she starts to figure out a way to reverse her situation. When I wrote this book in 2016, there was the event of Alton Sterling and Philando Castile were murdered by police. And it really weighed heavy on my mind while I was writing the story. So it influenced me to go back and add a chapter in the book called Black and Blue, where I put Dice in a situation where she was dealing with police corruption and how she would serve her own brand of justice. So it was for me personally, it was very therapeutic to write that scene. You can get my new book, A Dangerous Woman, on Amazon.com, BarnesandNoble.com. You can also go to MarlonMcCaulsky.com and find links on how to get my new book. You can also follow me on social media, on Instagram, Twitter, and Facebook, Marlon McCaulsky.